Well, we're back again. Welcome to everyone to another edition of Soul Issues, the show that's all about soul music and soul attitude. Today I have a very special guest. This guest is, I don't know, how would I say? He's a world traveler. As you know, that the today's show is all about rhythms of the world. And this guest that I have for you is going to bring you rhythms from all parts of Africa, and we're going to talk about how he's also kind of combined it with rhythms of other parts of the world too, Switzerland, because we're in Switzerland too. So without further ado, please put your hands and your hearts together for the one and only Willie. Hey, Willie, how you doing, my friend?
Hi, Richie. I'm doing fine.
Good. Thank you. I wanted to have your Hauenstein.
Yeah.
Woo! Hauenstein. I got it. First time ever saying it. Thank you. Yeah. So it's a pleasure to have you. I mean, hey, we have a history together too, a little bit. You know, doing some different things and stuff. But I've always been fascinated with how you play the drums and the rhythms, the different styles, because I don't think there's a style that you really can't fit in. I don't know. Is there something that, maybe a style that somebody would say to you, Willie, we need a percussionist for, I don't know, merengue, salsa. I don't know. Is there a style that you would say, nah, thanks, but no thanks? Maybe you should find someone else. Or do you think you could play most styles?
Yeah, a lot. Maybe I don't play the traditional way,
right.
But I can adapt
exactly
to that style mostly. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, before we get into the drums, I want to talk about you a little bit. Was it, did you were you born with a drum in your hand, or how did that work?
Yeah, that's a funny story. So, because I think when I grow up, one of my auntie, she was about 14 years, and
okay.
She grew up in our family,
right?
And she was listening to like the Stones and Beatles,
okay,
and hard rock, and I was really addicted to this kind of music.
Okay.
I don't know. I love music since I was a small boy, and I wanted to play guitar or drums.
Okay.
But then they said you have to start with the flute. So about this, I said no, I cannot start with the flute when I was a small boy.
Right.
So I didn't start learning any instrument, but I was really listening to all kind of music carefully. And I think what I could do is I could always hear the different instruments, not just the music. I hear what the bass is playing, what the guitar is playing, or the keyboards, like this. And then, when I was 20, I got 2 bongos,
right,
as a present from my girlfriend, which is now my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. And then everything started with that.
So your rhythm has always been in you.
I think so.
In a certain type of way. So it's yes. Because the way that you play, in my opinion, and probably other people's opinion too, I don't think they would be able to know if you were, without seeing you, they would know if really where you're from, because the way that you play with your heart, and you play authentically. You even if you don't do necessarily the authentic patterns as one would know it, you have the feeling of the authentic patterns, and you have the way of playing when someone, wow, that's in my opinion,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Tell me about your travels, because I know you've been to different places in Africa. Tell me about your travels in Africa and your experiences there. Some of your experiences when it comes to music, as far as.
Okay. So my first teacher here in Switzerland was a Ghanaian.
Okay.
And then after some years, he said, if I want to go further, I have to really go to Ghana. And then I listened to his advice, and I went there. And
okay.
Really, it's a whole rhythm world.
Wow.
So this kind of drums we have here.
Yes.
They have 250 different.
Right.
Every drum has a single name.
Okay.
Different way to tune, different way to play.
Right.
So I haven't been in other countries for drumming, only Ghana, and I can go there. I was there more than 13 times, always 1 month, 2 months.
Wow.
Like this.
Wow.
So I can still go there and learn something new every time.
So when you went there, you were actually what, with a group of drummers, a tribe, I don't know if you call it, or a rhythm section. I mean, how was it? How did you get your learning? How did that happen?
Yeah, it's like this teacher he was actually really a famous percussionist in the jazz scene.
Okay.
He was playing with Randy Weston. I don't know if you know him.
I've heard it, yeah.
Yeah, and but he knows also a very famous master drummer from Ghana, and he gave me the address of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he have like a big school for learning drumming, dancing, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was at the airport, and then he came personally. I didn't expect that he's come because
Wow.
I had seen his records at home, and
Wow.
he came personally
Wow.
to pick me up at the airport.
That's big.
Yeah, and then on the way there, I asked him if he's still teaching, if he would teach me, and he said normally he's not teaching, but come to my house tomorrow 8 o'clock. So I went there.
You, that's no. It's the reason I'm laughing is that it reminds me of an old TV show in America called Kung Fu.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know anything about this show, but just a synopsis.
I know it.
You know Kung Fu.
Yeah,
You know Kung Fu, but so you probably know what I'm talking about. When the young, I don't know, you might say progeny, you know, he didn't know he was a progeny, but the guru, if you will, knew he was a progeny. And he just liked to do what he did. He wanted to learn more. And so the guru, after he trained him a little bit in karate, he said, okay. And he held out his hand, and he had a rock, a pebble in his hand. And he said, young son, or young whatever, when you can take this pebble out of my hand, then you have achieved your goal, and then it's time for you to go. So for years, he tried to take the pebble out of his hand, and it was like, and he could never get the pebble out of his hand, you know. So I'm saying that to say, that was kind of your experience, you know.
It was really like this because I was there 8 o'clock, and then his daughter came, and she told me he's taking his bath, but you can come in and wait. And I waited for 2 hours.
Wow!
First time, yeah. And then he came. He showed me just some rhythm, and then somebody came. Mustafa, you have to come there. And I said, okay, just practice this. I'm coming. So he came 2 hours later again.
Wow!
It was like this. Really, but it was really nice experience.
And worth it. I mean, hey, you went back 13 times, you know, to different.
For sure, yeah.
So when you were what? Okay, you went to Ghana. Where else did you go?
To Brazil.
Brazil, okay. And what was the experience in Brazil as far as music playing and your experience there?
I was learning candomblé rhythms.
Okay.
Like the rhythm for the gods.
Okay.
It's also the rhythm is like very related to Africa.
Okay.
And also like the history that the gods, everything you can find parallel stories from Africa. So it's from the slaves.
Okay.
Came there. And it's really like an extension of what I learned in Ghana.
Wow. So, okay, Ghana, Brazil, anywhere else or?
Not really, but sometimes we also exchange with other percussionists. So I teach and they teach here.
Exactly. So, I mean, but I'm just saying, as far as your playing, you played with people from all parts of the world.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I would say. Did you ever play at this festival? What do they call it? Afro Fingston or?
Yeah, many times.
Okay.
So I always go there with my students.
Okay. Because I think I've seen you before there. Maybe
sure.
it might have been the first time.
More than 20 years.
Okay.
But we play also with my group Emashi. We play on the stage.
Okay. Right. Exactly.
And last year,
I did see you guys there.
Oh, really?
I did see you guys there once. Who was playing this very famous?
Salif Keita.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was like the anniversary, 20th anniversary.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Yes.
Exactly. And later on, Keziah Jones, I think, one of those times, because Isaiah Jones played,
Maybe, yeah.
one of those times. So, no, but it's cool. And for me, I don't know what other people say, or if there is actually a way of how can I say, of acknowledging or presenting the drums, or what one would say. But my thing is that when I hear drums, the beat, whether it's like, the normal drums with the snare and all of or I hear, especially djembe, the congas or the bongos or whatever, I think more of like a heartbeat, and it just automatically you just start. I mean, what is your take on that? Why is that a saying behind that, or is that?
Yeah, I don't know actually, but like if you see in Africa, like there's no drumming without dancing. It's connected. Like singing, drumming, dancing is always like a unity. So I think this is normal. Even some of the rhythms came from the dance.
Okay.
It's not like they started the rhythm.
Okay.
Sometimes the movement is there because, like in Ghana, a lot of times the master drummer have to follow the dancer, so we have to accent the movements of the dancer. So sometimes the rhythm comes from there.
That's interesting. Wow. So actually, people could be actually on the floor, and a drummer could be like, feel it, and then like, oh, I'm gonna put this boom in. Wow. Cool. Let's give the people a little bit of sound, a little bit of that beautiful sound. So which instrument are we gonna go with first? Or you know what I would like? If it would be possible to do one each and then do a series, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To do like one, we do just get a sound, just to give me a sound.
Yes.
And tell, before you, while you're playing it or in between, tell me and the audience about this instrument that you're playing.
Okay, this is called Panlogo drums. Panlogo.
Palogo drums?
You write it KP, but you have to swallow the K.
Okay, all right. K is silent?
Yeah. Panlogo. And there's also dance, so that the name of the drum comes from the dance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry we don't have the dancers here today, but this is kind of locked down.
Yeah, but
you can dance at home. Please dance at home.
If you know the conga drums, you can see it's very close to the shape to a conga drum.
Yes.
But they use like metal here.
Okay.
To tight it, to tune
Right.
it. Here this is with pegs and rope. So if you hit this, you can really tune them on the tone. So you can, if you have 5, you can make like a lot of melodies. So for me, rhythm is also melody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So these are the Panlogo drums, and this is called Panlembe. It's my own creation.
Right. Okay.
Something between djembe, this one, and Panlogo.
Okay.
Panlogo, djembe, Panlembe. So I play something.
Yeah, go for it. Whoa! That was a whole. Oh, we got to unpack that. We have to unpack that. Before I was going to ask you a question about styles. About what is that? Is there a specific pattern or rhythm that you're playing? But before you answer that, what did you just say? Can you translate that?
I said this. That means, pretty young boy, don't talk rubbish, you're old enough.
I'm sure there's a story behind that. Cool, cool, cool. So, okay, so tell me about these, the cadences, you know, the way that you, is there a story behind that?
Yeah, this is, I play the Panlogo rhythm, which is normally played on this kind of
Okay.
drums. But normally you have one person playing this one. That's like the male drum.
Okay,
Then you play like. That's the supporting, male supporting. And then
Okay.
you have the female. And then you have the solo drum. So, and normally this is a solo, but because I have these three, I change it a little bit.
okay, okay.
But I try to combine all the rhythms together.
Wow, wow,
So
wow.
I think this is, if you see a percussionist playing on stage, mostly he knows or she knows the traditional rhythm.
Right.
And then he picks the sweet things of the different supporting and try to play like as three people play.
Exactly, exactly. Now, with these drums, I know for sure you can play different types of genres of music
sure, yeah.
with these types of drums. I mean, you can, I mean, geez, there's no, you know, nothing holding you back from doing soul, funk, rock. Could you do classical also?
Yeah, it depends. Also rock I can play, but normally is sounding better on the drum kit.
Right.
Yes.
Let's try a little something together. Remember this beat. Let me give you a. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have a car at all, but just remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back. You may not have, a car at all, but just remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo woo. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo woo, yeah. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo woo, yeah. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo hoo, yeah. Cool. And that's the cool thing about it. It's like, it doesn't matter what what I would sing. You would fit in immediately, or like you say, vice versa. And I really like how you say that the dance can also affect the drummer, or it doesn't have to be the drummer first. I think a lot of people would think the drumming comes first, always, but it's not necessarily true.
Yeah, actually, you can see if you have a group of people dancing,
Right.
then the drummer will lead, because then they don't have to count or anything. He
Exactly.
can play the signals for the change of the
Right.
movement.
Right.
But if you have a single dancer, always the dancer who is leading.
Mm-hmm.
So the drummer have to follow always.
Cool. And what would you compare? I'll put it like this. In the realm of soul music, what would you compare this type of playing to? Could you think of I don't know, a genre of something inside of soul? Because I think it's all soul anyway. It all
Yeah,
comes
sure.
from,
Yeah, yeah.
I think maybe this is the original soul.
I mean, if you listen to the old soul records, you will always find some conga drums in
True.
it. Yeah.
Curtis Mayfield had a
Yeah.
very famous one. Yeah, I don't know if you know his name. He called him, oh man. Oh, geez. I can't think of his name, but very famous. And he was like a star on his own. He would start off everything. And once you hear that sound, if you go to Curtis Mayfield and check out his songs, this guy's always there. And he's up front. He's not behind. He's up front with Curtis Mayfield.
Okay.
So I forgot his name, but amazing drummer. So let's delve a little bit more into your travels, okay? You said you spent 2 months in Ghana. So take me back to Ghana. So you would play, what was it, the culture? What did you absorb when you were in Ghana?
Yeah, first of the time, it's really, if you come there, it's like a new world, Like everything is color, like the ground is red.
Wow.
So it's like here when it snow,
Right.
You saw the snow, then everything changed
Exactly.
to another world. And this is also there, everything is colored, red, a lot of red color on the ground. And the people are so different.
Wow.
Yeah, like you imagine here, maybe, I don't know when you came to Switzerland, but like the Swiss people, you see this black man.
Exactly,
So
right.
Like this, but there they say, Lafonio! From far away they call you, and there it's like just open like
Very
that.
welcoming, I would
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But
Yes.
it's interesting, though, actually, when people travel to other countries, they actually are somewhat surprised. And I know a lot of Europeans, when they travel to, I can say to the States, it's like, from LA, because I'm coming from LA, it's like the people are saying, wow, man, these people are so accommodating and nice and this and that. Of course, in not every case, but some cases, people have a reasoning for acting the way that they do. And, not to shout out my people in LA, but sometimes it's like it's not called La La Land for nothing, or Hollywood land for nothing. Sometimes they give you the feeling that they actually are concerned about your well-being. But in not everybody, but sometimes it's like as soon as you walk away, it's like, oh my God, did you see?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's not real. It's not authentic.
Okay.
We've always, I don't know if I've always said, I've learned that the difference between the mentality of New Yorkers and people from California
Okay.
is that in New York, if they like you, they'll let you know. If they don't like you, they'll let you know.
Okay.
So you know where you stand with New Yorkers most of the time. In LA, if you think they like you, you would have to dig really deep to find out.
Okay.
Because otherwise, just from the surface, you'll never know.
Okay.
And if they don't like you, same thing. You'll never know unless you dig really, really deep. Because people put on so many masks. And so it's beautiful to hear about that in Africa.
If you stay there 2 months, every morning, if you pass their house, they will call you loud, white man, how? Every
Wow.
morning. But
Wow.
even if they know your name, they will still say, white man, how?
And and the beautiful thing about that, I would dare say that it's not meant in a derogatory way. It's not meant.
I know. That
You
they don't think about what should I say. They just
Exactly,
from the
right,
feelings.
and it's not meant, and it's probably not taken that way. I think especially if you go there quite often, as opposed to people that from other countries that sometimes it feels like they have an agenda. You know, when they come and they say, you know, call you, maybe someone would say out of your name. You know, call you by maybe the color you know, your pigmentation, your skin color, or I don't know, the shirt you wear or the clothes, the color clothes you have on, and they're trying to make a statement with that, you know, as opposed to just being friendly, being open, you know. Did when you were there, did you go to a lot of uh, home dinners?
Yeah, actually, I was always no first time. We were really in a resort, like a dancing, drumming place.
Okay.
But from there, I get like to know more about the family of this drummer
Right,
and also other friends. So I always stay with people from there, not in a hotel or so. So
right.
you just live the life with them.
Uh-huh.
So showers with the basket and all this stuff.
Oh, okay. So you went like 100%.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know this, but I'm just observing, having observed you and your personality. I would think when you would go to another land, but you also went specifically to learn how to play percussions, you know, drums and everything. But I would think you also go not only for that, but you go to actually know a little bit more about the culture too.
For sure, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because this is not only the tones of the instrument; it's also something behind. And also a lot of rhythms is language too, like what I played for you.
Absolutely.
So if like a nice girl is walking here, you can
Right.
play something for her, and she will understand.
Ah, okay, all right. She'll know exactly what you're saying.
It depends. It depends, but especially like for this Panlogo rhythm,
Right,
you have like some famous sentence like the one I played for you.
right, right.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying about what we're talking about, beating heartbeat communication. You know, like going back, if you want, to slavery times. You know, when there were rhythms, and sometimes there were codes in these, you know, and then the next person knew exactly in the tone that they were saying it in was like. Everything's okay, or
Okay.
you
Yeah.
better look
Yeah.
around that corner, or time to run, or you know.
No, it's like where I was in Brazil.
Uh-huh.
Like the gods they were not allowed to pray for their gods, so they use Maria and Joseph, and behind all this Christian, the holy people,
Right.
they put some of their gods behind the names of them. So they prayed to Maria, but behind was Oshala or something.
Exactly,
like a god like
exactly. And this is, you know, this is like the beginning type of communication, if you will, in one way, the type of real understanding. Let me ask you this, since you did study on these percussion, the djembe and the other three you gotta help me with, but anyway, say that name one more time.
Panlogo.
Palogo.
Panlogo. Yeah.
Palogo.
Yes.
Like logo.
Yeah.
Like a logo.
Yeah.
Like my logo.
Yeah.
My Soulicious logo, as you can
Yeah.
see behind you. What's the history behind? Do you know the history behind these drums, as far as like the originality, where it came from?
Yeah, I just know this is from the Ga people
Okay.
in the south, like in Accra. That's the capital city, but it's only about 8% of the whole Ghana is Ga people.
Okay.
Yeah, and the drums come from them.
Uh-huh.
But like the other tribes have similar ones, but some there are closed at the down.
Right.
They have the different shapes. Yes. And they created for the Panlogo rhythm, and this is I think in the early 60s.
Okay.
It came. It's like the Beatles. When the Beatles came here, like the old people, they didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, because here in Ghana, before you have like only for religious or like
Exactly.
traditional purpose.
Right.
You have rhythms and dances, and this Panlogo is just for fun for the youth.
Okay.
So,
okay.
so the old people, they didn't like it first.
I
But
understand.
now it's the most popular rhythm. Yeah.
So basically, it was like a commercial type of vibe that came in
Yeah.
And it would be, I would guess, it would be like going to church, going to a gospel church, but you're playing, I don't know, Let's Get It On. Or you play,
Yeah,
you
sure.
play,
Yeah, they
you
play
understand?
all
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
different.
wait, wait, that doesn't fit. And wait a minute, it's a cool song, but it doesn't fit here. It's more in the clubs. But it's interesting how it became,
Yeah.
became something here. Let's go over to the board here. Let's see what we have. My producer can highlight it for me here. Let's see. Because we have people that write in
Yes.
to
Yes.
ask questions. Can you see that?
Yes. Yeah, so the first is, why is there this tradition for percussion in Africa more than in other regions, perhaps? Yeah, I don't know, but we also have drumming in Switzerland.
Right.
Yeah, you have drumming everywhere. But I say, like, if you want to go like deep African drumming, you go to West Africa. It can be Senegal, it can be Mali,
Okay.
Burkina Faso, Ghana,
Okay.
even Nigeria also. But there are like have this lot of polyrhythmics. If you go more to the south part of Africa, they are more in singing, like four voices,
Okay. Exactly. Like harmonies for.
like really bright songs.
Mm-hmm.
So in West Africa, because they are drumming, the songs are simple because you have to shout to be loud enough to come over the drums with the
Wow.
voice.
Wow.
So that the songs are mostly simple. Yeah, but I think drumming is everywhere. But maybe West Africa is like really a lot development.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I say Ghana, like all the drums I have here, you have a tuning system. If you go to maybe Congo, these places, they put some nails.
Right.
So you have to hold the drum over the fire to get higher.
Okay. Okay.
But here you can all tune like on the tone. You can tune it on an exact tone if you like. Because the voice is like the African language that they are with tone.
Okay.
So
okay.
because of that, you heard about you can talk with drums.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they still do it. So that they have a lot of kings in Ghana, and every king have his drummers. And if he
has his own sound.
Yeah.
It's
No, the king have his drummers, and
Okay.
if he's announcing something to his people,
Right.
the drummers will play. So we will the whole kingdom will hear what the king says.
wow.
They translate.
Wow.
It's not translate. They just play really the words.
Exactly. Exactly.
But they have to be trained for that. Not everybody can do, and also it's getting lost a little bit now.
Okay. Okay. But do they actually? Are they like children, and then they grow up in this type of?
Yeah, like before it was like if your father was a drummer, then you also get a drummer. But now it's changing a bit. So if somebody's really interested, you have to stick with drummer for a long time, and he will introduce you to all this kind of stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. So it says, what? Who
Who's
is your
your percussion
percussionist
Yeah.
idol? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, okay. Well, I don't know if you play percussion. We can talk about that. Well, tell him your percussion idol. Your percussionist idol.
There's a lot. One I mentioned is my first teacher, this Eric Asante.
Okay.
He was living in Switzerland before, but he died some years ago.
Okay.
But he was not playing fancy, but he really played with feeling. Some people, they just rushing
Exactly.
and show their skills, but the feeling is not there. And I think that's what I learned from him. So he's my idol still.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what's that? Yeah, how is Ghana and Brazil different?
Yeah.
Adi wants to know.
This is also very difficult to say because Brazil is so a huge country. If you go to the south, you have different rhythms, different instruments. If you go to let's say Salvador, to Bahia, I was there.
Okay.
You can compare it with Africa a bit, and you definitely see the roots where the roots are. They're still in West Africa, so it's a lot in common. But they have more this samba, bossa nova, this kind of rhythm, but a lot of different, like bossa nova or samba, you have a lot of different styles of samba reggae, samba, the roda. Yeah, there's a lot of
Wow.
different samba. So I'm not expert in all kind of samba. So, but I play with Brazil trio,
Right.
and the guitarist he just tell me play this, then he shows me, and then I play it.
Wow. Wow. Let's go to what we were talking about earlier about your band. Tell me about Imashi.
Yeah, Emashi.
Ah, I got it right. Imashi.
Yeah.
Tell me about Imashi. And actually, I would love to show. Maybe my producer could come over. I'm not sure, and give me the album
CD,
cover,
Yes.
the CD that's up there. But anyway, tell me about it.
Yeah.
How did it start? Yeah, and I know you're the head of it.
Yeah.
So how did it start, and how did it come about?
Yeah, we started in 1999,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
and I think the intention was like if you play 3 or 4 percussion pieces,
Mm-hmm.
like you play, and for the audience, if they listen to it, they think you're playing all the time the same because it's difficult to see the details of these rhythms. And then I thought I want to have a band which the percussion is featured.
Right.
Not like you just support, so it's based on it. That was the intention.
Uh-huh.
So first we were only about 2 or 3 percussionists.
Okay.
And we have a sax player, and we have a singer.
Okay.
That's all we had in the beginning, and then it developed to a whole band with time. But we will always fit in some traditional rhythms.
Okay.
And if you like, you give them the people something they already know, and in this context, for them is something special. If you play this kind of rhythms,
Mm-hmm.
then they also can get it because it's already in the like in soul, or how we said that the percussion is there.
Absolutely.
So we put it from the percussion side and put soul and funk and Latin inside together. So for them it's familiar, but it's something new.
Cool. Cool.
think
And so, what would you say? The band went from 4 to, like, I don't know. You guys have more people than. I don't know. You have you got like an extended family on the stage. I mean, how many people? Or maybe you don't. I don't know how many people is on the
No,
stage.
actually we are 7. I think maybe you saw the pictures from the CD release party.
Probably.
Yeah,
maybe that's
because
what-
then I have with my advanced students I have like a percussion group,
Okay.
and I make a choir also
Okay.
who sings the traditional songs to the rhythm we play.
Okay.
And then we invite them on the CD release party.
Mhm.
Everybody comes together on stage, so the choir came, and then it's like a big family, and so because of that, the stage was
Okay.
so crowded.
Actually, you have what, 7?
7 at the moment, but we were also 8 before. Yeah.
Hey, look like about 800 at one time. But you guys are moving. But you know how to. What I've noticed is that only the few times that I've seen you, you really know how to use a whole stage, a big stage. You know how to use it. You know how to use, because I know a lot of bands that play and they just use part of the stage, and you're thinking, man, all this space.
Mm-hmm.
If you know how to place, and then have that surround, not only sound but also vision, how they look at you. You seem like one unit. You seem still like you're connected to each other.
Yes.
You're not like over there and over there, but you're still one. And yeah, you guys did well.
And we have a lot of drums on stage, so it will feel a lot. Also.
Exactly. May I ask you, please play a song or a piece or something that you do with Imashi,
Mm-hmm.
if you can play.
Yes. Just that with drums.
Yeah.
Or okay.
You can sing or whatever, but I want to give my audience a feel of your band before I show them the CD that they can get. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, maybe I play this square drum.
Okay.
Yes. And the song is called Nomi Woye.
No me,
Nomi Woye. That
no
means
me, woyaye.
we are. Nomi Woye. No, you see, I also can say.
That's all right.
Nomi Woye means we are, but it's like Ecome Femo.
Okay.
It means we are one.
Okay.
Yeah. all together.
Nomi Moyaye.
Nomi Woyoe.
Nomi Woyaye. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. We are one. One family.
Yes.
Willie. Bravo. Bravo. Now, what you just heard is right here. I'm gonna maybe get a shot of this right here. Emashi. Emashi. This is the CD. Now, tell the people where they can get this. Can they get one of these, or can they order
they
this
can.
online, or?
You can get it on like afropercussion.ch or emashi.com
Okay.
or cd.ch.
Okay. Okay. And I can see back here you have 13. So this is not a EP. This is a whole.
That's a whole album.
This
yeah.
is a whole album.
It's actually our anniversary, 20-year anniversary
Wow.
album. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And I love this. I love your underline under Emashi. Different but equal.
Yeah, that's the title of the album.
Beautiful.
And then we have a title song too. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Different but equal. Wow. I love it. I love it. And I love these colors too. I've never been to Africa. At least not in this life. But it's on the plan to go there. But I've gotten some clothes from there. Did you ever wear any of the traditional clothing when you were there?
Yeah, sure. Well, sometimes it really looks better on black people, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
it depends. It depends. If it's not too colorful, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the thing is that it's like, I don't know. You're used to seeing people in certain clothing, so you say, okay, it looks better on them. But how did it feel though? Because for me, the first thing that I noticed, the second thing that I felt after I looked at them and the colors, the really deep blues and the deep reds and the oranges and the greens. After I went through that, when I put it on, it breathes. You know what I mean? It's
true.
like.
Yeah, it's not tight for the
No,
men.
not at all.
Yeah, for the women, it's very tight.
Oh, really? It's like, sorry, women. I mean, sorry, but no. I mean, that. I mean, and I got some, and I believe it was from Ghana. I got shoes from Ghana also.
Okay.
And what was that called? Actually, the outfit. It's the pants and the dress. It's long and it goes way below your knees. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They have different names.
Do you
for
know?
it.
Do you know any? Can you call out some names?
Boo Boo maybe, or I don't know actually the other name. There's another name, but I don't have any.
Boo Boo, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Who was this? There was this woman from. I think she was from the Congo. Hairdresser here named Mimi. Shout out to Mimi if you're still out there. I bought a traditional African dress from her, and she called it muumuu.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Maybe every country have different names.
Okay,
And even
okay.
in the country itself, you have different names.
Is that-
too.
so
There's
they're
so many
different.
languages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, we only have 15 more minutes left. Let's do some more music. Let's and we'll get another question in, I'm sure, after this. But let's
This one we didn't use.
okay.
This one. What do you like?
Yeah, Shout out to Mother Africa. We are all one under the sun and the stars. We all want to be stars, but we got to see the stars before we become a star. When the night has come and the land is dark, said the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Come on, stand by me now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, oh, the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you give me your heart now and stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand right here by me, baby. Come on, stand by me now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If ever you're in trouble, you can stand by me. Oh, stand right here by me, yeah. Come on, stand by me now. Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Little solo. Willie, 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 come on. Ah. I don't know if this is tradition, but I feel it inside, so I'm gonna do it. How Mother Africa, I've heard the women do. Woo! Umbaye, umbaya, umbaye, umbaya, umbaye, umbaya. Umbaye, umbaya, 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 umbaye, umbaya. Cool, man. Cool. Is there anybody else chatting up there? Anybody want to know something? Write in. Don't forget to write in. Let me tell you a little bit about Soul'icious. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I didn't say this before, but I am the host with the most, Reggie Saunders, in case you're wondering who I am. And I'm here to bring you all of the delicious sounds from all around the world every Monday from 8 until 9 p.m. So please set your calendars and set your time clocks to that time, because I'll have interesting guests from all over. And not finished with Willie yet. Not finished with Willie yet. But if you're enjoying today, please come back again. Please come back again. And if you feel the need, if you want to, you can find a way to support, to be, become a sponsor of Soulicious, there are many ways to do that. You can do it by Twint. I'm going to have that up, and PayPal and different other ways that you can support or be a sponsor of Soulicious. It's beneficial to you and beneficial to those that actually are coming in and listening to a show, because this is a show that gives good information to people that will help them. I like to believe help them, will benefit them in their everyday journey. Okay, so back to my main man Willie on the drums. Do you have a favorite style of playing?
No, not really. I like.
That's good.
Yeah, I like funk. I like African music a lot.
Uh-huh.
I like Latin music.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, soul too. Yeah, I like all kind. If just have to have groove. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the world's. That's the key to the world. That's the key to the universe. I always tell my band members, and I tell other people, I'm not trying to sound the best or play the best or whatever. I need to find that groove. Because once you find that groove, everything will come. Everything will find its way there.
Yeah.
Of course, you want talented musicians. You want that. But to find that groove, that's the heartbeat.
And you have to play together.
You have to
for
play
the music, not show off.
No. If you want to show off, I don't know, go to a circus, and even there you'd have to work with different people in a circus, So no. So it's beautiful. Okay, take me to Brazil. What was your experience in Brazil in the sense? Because we talked about it a little bit before. Did you play? Did you have concerts there? Or did you just really go there for learning?
Yeah, I went there for learning, and I went there also to watch a lot of different kind of music too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was at one jam session there. Yes, but there's like for instance, you have one rhythm. It's called baião.
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 Oh, baião. Yes,
yeah,
baião.
You know that.
Yes, yeah.
It's like raga.
Exactly.
It's the same like this.
Right. I know that beat. Ah, yeah.
It's like that.
And this is that's popular in Brazil.
Yeah, in the north part, like in this Salvador.
Okay.
It's coming from there. That's Salvador do Bahia. So Baião is from Bahia.
Okay. Beautiful. And tell me, though I know it's somewhere in my brain, but it's not coming out at the moment. Tell me what the word Baião means.
Yeah, it means the rhythm comes from Bahia. That's a place.
Okay.
A region from northwest.
Okay. All right. So it's really about a specific place. It's not about a feeling or anything, or.
No. It means it comes from Bahia. Yes.
Okay. I always thought it meant comes from.
Maybe Gilberto Gil. He's very famous musician. He was even like the culture minister for some year. Okay. Yeah. And he was playing with Bob Marley's group with the Wailers. He made one record.
Oh, wow, cool. I can't say that I do, but if you're talking about him, must be somebody special. I want to ask you this: are you familiar with what's his name? Not Gil Scott Heron, but what's his name? Like I'm getting
from where?
Scratchy Perry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you familiar with his sound?
Little bit, yeah.
Little bit of his sound, because
he's doing a lot of dub stuff.
Exactly. Is it true that he was actually I don't know if you know this or not, that it was him, and then it was Bob Marley?
This I don't know actually, but I know that he really was around at this time when it started.
Right, because this is I don't know if he said it or whatever, but I thought maybe you.
I don't know exactly.
Okay, cool. And I'm also, I'm just throwing his name out there too because I would like him to come on Soulicious also.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I like to have people like yourself that you have good information to give people, and that's what this show is all about. good information, something that's actually going to uplift people. Even if they feel that they are already uplifted, you can still go higher. So this is what I like to do. One instrument that we didn't play, what's that one down there? Tell me about that one before we play something.
This one likes to talk.
Is that well, I love it already. Okay, all right. So you squeeze it, you get a different sound, you get that. And this is played mostly in what type of formation?
Yeah, like this. This one is called Dondo.
Dondo?
Yeah, and it's come from the Hausa people.
Okay.
And then they live in Nigeria, Ghana, Niger, all these countries. But you get different ones, like the Senegalese.
Right.
They also have one with snake skin here.
Okay.
And they're very high pitched.
This is the one I'm used to hearing. Exactly.
That's a Senegalese one. It's called Tama, that one.
Tama.
Yeah, like in Ghana, they have two different ones.
Right.
From this. And also they weave it different, the other one.
Uh-huh.
But here, because I explained before, like the tone of the language will go up and down. So you can really talk a lot with this. So I don't understand the language. So I just play the rhythms I've learned, but sometimes they explain you just small pieces what the
That would be interesting to find that out, because that's what I was asking before. I think there's a kind of like a language in the sense that you could really understand if you would like a language that can be somehow broken down that the masses can understand. Do you think that's?
Yeah, the thing is like especially I just can speak for Ghana. They have more than 70 languages in this country.
Wow.
And all the other countries, they have, like Nigeria, have more than 200. It's crazy. And like in Ghana, they have the language Twi. It's called Twi. Twi. And this like Ashanti speak this. This is the biggest tribe. Mm-hmm. And like other tribes, they have Twi like as a base of their language. So now everybody speak Twi. So if maybe two meet each other in the town, they start speaking Twi, and after some 5 minutes they find out, we both are Ga, we can switch to Ga now.
Interesting. So basically Twi would be like, I guess in Africa, like a universal language.
Only in Ghana.
Only okay.
That's only Ghana.
So if a Ghanaian would Ghanaian, excuse me, if a Ghanaian would go to another part of Africa,
they don't understand. But it's like for instance, the Ga people.
Right.
They're somehow related to the Yoruba in Nigeria.
Yes.
So if they speak, like for me, if I listen to Ga people and I listen to Yoruba, you think it sounds very close, but they still don't understand each other.
Interesting. Now, one more. I want to ask you a couple more things, but one of the things is that, do you speak any of these languages?
Just very, very little Ga, because the Gas are the best hand drummers in Ghana, so I mostly stick around with them. Then I know just a little bit Ga words, but so if they speak to me, I just respond, and then after some time they think, I can play, I can really speak with him, and then I'm off.
So what are we talking about? Hello, goodbye, thank you?
Yeah, this kind of things, yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm hungry, I'm tired, or I'm going.
How would you say I'm hungry?
Homo yemi.
Homo
yemi.
Homo yemi.
Yeah.
Homo yemi. And would you say it on when people are talking, is there a certain cadence of their voice?
Yeah, it's funny, if they speak English, they speak very low with the voice, but if they speak African, you have to really speak loud. So if I try to say something, no, say right, you have to say it right.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna say, I wish I could say it in Ghanaian. Thank you very much. It's been a true a beautiful time, even better than I thought it would be, and I thought it would be good. So, thank you for gracing the stage and the studio, and I hope to see you back again. And I hope to play with you again when the
Yeah,
gates
would be
open
nice,
up again.
Would be nice, yeah.
You know, and yeah, so let's definitely do this again. And I've learned a lot too that I didn't know, and I hope my audience has learned a lot also.
And thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, as we're going out, can we get a little something?
Sure.
So, my dear loved ones out there, I want to also thank you for coming to the show again, for always participating in how can I say, I won't say it's a movement, but kind of like a movement because things are progressing. So I guess in one way there's a movement. So until we meet again, which I hope is next Monday, I want to wish you peace, love, and soul, and keep the groove, keep hope alive. Don't let anything get you down. Everything that is here, especially the negative stuff, it will all pass. The sun will come out again. I'm Reggie Saunders, the host with the most, and this has been another edition of Soul Issues. Peace and love. See you next time.